Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? Good to see you again. I am so grateful to God who has kept me and preserved me to be able to return to just share a little bit on this our quest to find our dear child baby testimony. I hope everybody's doing okay. Well, one thing I have come to realize is the fact that those days as a teenager, a young adult, when I read The Guilty Are Afraid by James Hadley Chase, I never knew or ever thought that I would witness that actual activity in real life, like I have seen since that child's disappearance was made public. How those involved have done everything to indicate that they actually did it and they are afraid to be discovered, and they have embarked on the most reckless, ruthless, incredible activities, behaviors, actions to cover their tracks, to cover their wicked actions. But at the end of the day, I am so thankful to God who continues to expose all of them, continues to cause them to make mistakes, to just show that they are guilty, that they are afraid. One thing I have realized is the fact that sometimes the crime may not be as evil as the subsequent cover-up to conceal the crime by the perpetrators of that crime. Just like we have seen in this case, how Jeremiah has sponsored all sorts of elements, creatures, to come and present him as innocent, ranging from God's love and all the other worthless people in between to the happyless that we're seeing today and everyone else. They have done everything to distract, to cover up the fact that that child disappeared from that shrine, and people from that shrine were involved. It is so appalling what they have done, what they are doing. One thing I do know is the fact that no matter how much is done to conceal, change, amend, or adjust the truth will always remain the truth. It will only be a matter of time. It will manifest. Yes, we may not be here when that occurs, but the truth always prevails. Imagine how long in history the name of Jesus Christ has been, people have tried to desecrate the name, to make the name irrelevant, but that name is still having such amazing, inexplicable impact upon lives around the world. So is the truth about this missing child. Yes, it is delayed. A lot of people have given up. They're fed up. They're no longer interested. They've dropped off the bandwagon. That's perfectly okay, because that's human beings for us. Not all of us have the same threshold for being patient to wait. But all those people who have dropped off, they've done what they could do, and they're gone. But when the victory comes, I know they would return to celebrate. But at the end of the day, the truth remains that that child is still missing, and he's still being searched for. We're still looking for him. We're still hoping and praying and believing God that he will be found. All the people that they have used for cover-ups to come and attack, all the threats, messages of threats to the various people who are on this case, they have proven nothing. Rather, they're just supplying more evidence to the fact that they are guilty, because the guilty will always be afraid. I thank God for his grace. I thank God for his His provisions for us to carry on. And I thank all of you who have remained, who have continued to stand by us as we continue on this journey. Because at the end of the day, you would not want people to abandon you halfway through your time, your hour, when you need them the most. Ruth Matthew does not know what happened to her child. She may have all the flaws. She may be portraying the behaviors of a typical human being, as we all may do when we find ourselves in the same situation. But at the end of the day, the fact remains that her child is missing. That is the fact. And he disappeared at the Mercy Shrine. And we believe God that he will be found. To the glory of God, who alone can give us the victory. So guys, thank you for standing with us, for staying on the side of truth. We will continue on this journey to the glory of God. God bless all of us. May he continue to empower, strengthen, and protect all of us as we continue on this journey. I thank you so much. God bless all of us.